California, where the sun shines so bright. Nobody lives in a place since the golden eyes. See me in body California, rocking blue jeans and surfboards. Nobody thinks in the place. Just a bunch of dumb DJs going into the fall scene. This is not the way we were meant to be. I'm assuming you're the kind of person worth paying attention to, but I'm not looking to share any kind of free advice. You don't know me, don't come here, stay where you are. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Hello.
Yo!
Hello.
What's up, mother flippers?
Hello. So,
Welcome.
who's there?
Where is everyone?
There's no one yet.
There's no one.
Just us.
Am I speaking good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
I am a very big person. This is my tiny guitar. It's a very tiny guitar.
So can you hear us?
Can anyone just shout whatever, like in your place? Just make some noise. Make some noise. This is the first ever, hopefully historically important live stream of the Royalty Instrumentality Project. We want to demystify the music. Could we have called ourselves demystifying the music industry? Yes, we could. It just wasn't catchy enough.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be honest. The Royalty Instrumentality Project is quite a catchy name. Can you all hear us all right? Am I speaking too loud? I'm joking. I'm gonna put this one away. It's a great guitar. Loop guitars. They make guitars for kids, but I'm a man child, so I can get.
It's cute.
Yeah. If you want to get, should we get to the point? We only have 4 What is this? What is it going on? What is going on?
We need to
I
reach
see a
50
number I don't like.
followers. It's gonna take a while. It's our first live.
50 followers.
Yeah.
50 followers? is
But
a
there's 4 people following us.
That's a
There's
lot.
5 people listening to us now.
5 people listening?
No,
Wait,
4.
4. No.
They didn't like the music. They
All
dropped
right.
out.
Yeah. You gotta listen to the music. Have we turned the music down? No. You gotta turn the music completely down. Like,
No.
No.
Can you
Do
hear
you
us
like the
and can
music?
you hear the music?
Do you like the music, guys? Do you guys like the music? I know you like the music. I know you like the music.
I like
if you
my
don't like
tea.
the music, please add it to I like my tea. It's a very tea every day.
So can you hear the music?
Don't tell us if you like it or not. We know you don't. I'm joking. We have been working very hard because we want to destroy the music industry. The music industry, we're both me, Martha, Deborah, and other people that have worked with us.
Should we present ourselves?
I mean, you should present yourself because I'm pretty much one of the 2 faces of the project. But you, Martha,
Yeah, but
you've
there
always
might
been-
be people who don't know the
There
project.
might be people who do that. What? I only see 4 followers. Is it 4 followers? I don't like that number. What's going on? My name is Jack.
My name is
My
Marta.
name is Tiny Musician. Tiny Musician is fine for friends. Otherwise, you call me Jack. That's fine. It's good to be here. It's my home. I mean, I like not living under a bridge.
Like I haven't left the house in ages.
Yes. This is Corona Royalty Project. No, Corona Instrumentality Project. No, that's not funny. All right, let's cut the chase. All right, we are going to go and show you. Boom. Are we professional?
Boom.
Is this professional? You guys gotta tell me right away. Is this professional or not? If this isn't professional, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What I know what
It's our
to say.
first live.
You guys,
Like, come on.
you guys, this. I don't like this. I see only 3 people listening, and when we started, we had 4. So that means 1 person has been roaming around in our Spotify, and they'll be like, that's enough. Royalty
That's
instrumental.
pretty odd because it's like 30-second song. So why would you drop that?
Yo, we're back and forth. All right. So we gotta tease it to you guys.
Is that fucking race?
We have great plans, but we've also spent a lot of money and our energy into this album, which is, by the way, 366 songs. Are you listening? 366 songs? That's 6 hours and 21 minutes? 6 hours and 21 minutes of music. Can you top that? No, you can't. And that's why you are going to listen to that album right now, or at least you're gonna save that album and put it into your like recommended whatever, and you're gonna listen to it on Monday, all right? Because I know you might be having quite an alcoholic Saturday night. Let's cut the chase. 3 people again. Oh my goodness. What is going on, guys?
Okay.
4
Look,
people again.
I
Right.
think we should
We
should like look at the last entry of the blog
Yeah.
and talk about that.
Let's talk about royalties.
So if you don't know, we have a blog. We talk about stuff about the music industry.
Yeah. So it started. The blog started this week. We are hoping to cover a lot of the subjects and topics that most musicians sadly don't know about. Royalties is a big chunk of that, because streaming royalties, we're all about, the new age. We're all like, yeah, it's great computer age technology scene. That's awesome. Anyone can do whatever they want. Anyone can stream. You have access to everything, like everything online, and you can reach everyone's songs and albums for just like £9 a month.
It's nothing.
It's really cheap. It's fairly cheap.
Like, do you remember when you had to buy CDs?
I do remember.
How
like,
much money
45.
went into CDs?
CDs were
I used to
like,
spend like
yeah.
30 euros every fucking week to buy CDs to listen to music.
Look, and that was a thing, okay? That was the profit of the band. But now, let's talk about how it's going on what's going on right now. It's crazy, all right? Let's just think. Let's take a case study, all right? Spotify or whatever, the green streaming. We're gonna call it the green streaming, all right? Because we want to be politically correct.
Like Shrek.
All right, Shrek. Shrek streaming
Fucking
Shrek
ogre.
or wreck the Shrek streaming, whatever. Shrek. We got that streaming, boy. You put your songs through a distributor, and your songs go like you get your jams, you put them on SoundCloud, and then from SoundCloud you gain traction, and all the people are like, "Yo, bruh, you should put your songs where we can actually pay you, like Shrek streaming," which obviously stands for like whoever was joining now. You guys, I know you've been joining now, so I'm gonna say it again. That's Spotify. But you don't say it out loud, okay? Right. So you put your songs over there, and your friends are like, "Yeah, we're gonna support you." You've got one friend. Well, let's say you got 10 friends, alright? Because you're not as sad and lonely. You got one friend, and that friend is telling you, "Look, I don't have it with my telephone plan, but I'm gonna spend £10 a month, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to your music, because you have such an iridescent palette of sound in your albums that I don't
Tasty.
even need anything else. Will I ever need some Whitney Houston? No. You got some Whitney Houston going on. Will I ever need Lady Gaga? No. You got Lady Gaga going on. All right, fine. So you got everything. And they're like, "Yeah, I'm going to listen to you 100%. They listen to you, and what happens is that it's crazy. I know, it's crazy. But your friend's money every month goes into a big pot. Let's say this is a big pot. This is the pot. And I'm Kanye West. And I'm like, I'm gonna drink me up. And you're like, "No, my friend put his money on the big pot. No, Kanye, that's not how you do stuff." And Kanye's like, no, I'm gonna drink a little bit. Ah, so tasty. This water's so tasty. Wow.
There's people who don't
That's
have
it.
water.
People who... I'm faking it, okay?
It's empty.
It's empty, obviously. Like, but yeah, it's empty. You saw that, now it's empty, right? See that? Empty, right? So Kanye goes and takes a sip of your friend's money, which is together with every other Shrek music subscriber. Jesus, this is not working. Spotify subscriber, like streaming platform subscriber of the world. Everyone there. So how come, shall we say, how come my friend that only is listening to me, how come I don't get his £9? 100% of his £9. Well, because streaming platforms, all of them, they do pay very little. That's a big problem. But they also split everything based on whoever made the most streams on the month. Because of course, they are favoring the biggest creators of that platform. It is one way to go about it, let's say. But what the other musicians get is really pennies. It's honestly, this is nothing. It's like zero. You guys, you listen to one song, right? And you get 0.0028 cents or pennies, whatever. It doesn't make a difference. It is nothing.
It's not much, but
No,
it's honest work.
It's honest work, but look. You want to know how? Like, it's like.
But why would you be a
thousands of
musician if you
millions.
got paid like nothing?
Why would you be a musician? Well, there's a lot to talk about that, and I have been writing about authenticity and blah blah blah. There's a very, very, very big rant on that, and I'm gonna put it out you're gonna see it. We can discuss. It's been like it's all from the project, and you will all get a glimpse of how we think and how we perceive that. Why would you be a musician for that little money? Well, that's a big question. I don't even know. I don't
know how to answer. I'm not a musician, and I don't want to be now.
I think musicians have something to say and to express. And there's been a lot of like consumeristic music in the past years, like musicians just seeing it as a job. But I'm a big fan of musicians being musicians because like there's nothing else I can do. Look, there's nothing else I can do.
Do you want to retrain?
I don't fucking want to retrain. Who's the guy that
What
said
could you do?
retrain?
What could you do now? Like you've studied music for ages.
Well, you see, I could eat off of
do?
bits. That's what I'm talking about. I cannot advertise bits. I know the rules, right? But all I'm gonna say is that this is very tasty water, and whatever water you are gonna buy me, I'm gonna match it to some people that don't have water. Is that something I can say?
Yeah.
Right. So buy me water. Buy me water. Let's see our blog entry. All right, shall we? Do you guys want to listen to this? If you don't want to listen to this, it's your problem. You're here. You're our friends. Is there anybody in there? This is copyrighted material. David, please don't. Don't sue me.
So yeah, this is the blog. We talked about royalties for newbies.
What do we talk about?
There's so many artists who don't know how to make money with their music.
It's really astounding. I'm Italian. She's Italian. We're all Italian, okay? Not that you couldn't tell. We're all Italian. And what I say is that I don't understand what the fuck is going on with Italian musicians. Like Italian musicians. Let's talk.
Like if you sing in Italian, you can make loads of money if you sing like pop music.
No. Look. You make a lot of money, but
it's not through Spotify.
It's not through Spotify, and that is because in Italy, you don't even sign up to PRS. That's the heavy part. Like in some countries, not even the performance rights organizations are mandatory. And they're not mandatory in here, but it's like if you want to be serious about it, you just have to sign up. It's like a 1-year fee. In Italy, it's even free, but no one signs up to that. There's a lot of people claiming about, yeah, they steal your money. Well, look, it's better to have a part of something than 100% of nothing.
Like they can, like sometimes, like there used to be like something about them stealing money, but in reality, it's the streaming platforms that steal money. It's not fucking PRS or
streaming
CIA.
platforms are crap. They do steal money. They do it at the light of day. No one bats an eye. Well,
it's also major labels, but it's always the streaming platforms.
It's
like the fucking problem is streaming platforms.
Because streaming platforms, I think, legalize the thing. Because they have. I mean, they are enabling the labels to have an income that is, it's not controlled unless it is controlled by streaming platforms. But there's no regulatory body. There's no, like, the government doesn't know, or at least didn't know. There has been a lot of talk going on about royalties, especially in the UK, especially lately in last few like couple of months, 3 months. Hopefully something is gonna happen, but it just doesn't. I don't know. I'm not sure it is the right time. There is a lot going on in the world.
Too much
going on. But at least what we can do is make you musicians a little bit more aware of how the music industry works.
No, because like the problem used to be piracy, okay? Streaming platforms helped fight piracy, but then now they're keeping the money. So
it's like piracy.
Might as well have my songs pirated and
just have
do
people
it for free. I don't give a fuck.
Look, I could have people at my gigs if only I had gigs. Now there's COVID-19. With COVID-19, cannot. You gotta retrain, guys. You gotta retrain. Now I'm retraining. I made this Key. I didn't do it. All right. There's a name on it. Yeah. It's very. I like it. It's like a Star Wars thing.
It's like a Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
He's making like vases, and like ashtrays out of clay.
He retrained.
Yeah.
For real.
He retrained.
For real. Seth Rogen, you got us, right? Tell us how you're doing. Look, I'm retraining. I could very well be in YouTube like in a couple of weeks. We could be bakers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's open a fucking bakery.
Let's open a fucking bakery.
And stream Impression AI all day.
If there's like Tesco or Asda that come and be like, you can't do this. We're gonna take a chunk of that. All the bread you do, we're gonna take all the bread you do, put it in a big pot, and then Kanye West come. God damn, Kanye West! He's always in the game. How can he be always in the game, Kanye? What the hell, Kanye? Are you listening? You stop drinking or eating bread from the pots of every other musician. God damn it! It's not funny.
But then can I say, like Kanye West, he got praised because, like, I don't know, like Coachella or something.
Coachella.
He went and listened
What,
to
like 20
fucking
years
beach weather or like something like that. And so he was like the fucking man because he was going to listen to indie bands.
What? He's the man. Listen. Oh, look. Post Malone was praised too. It was like, yeah, he was like playing. It was like playing, like, or did he tweet or something about? By the way, that's Deborah and Eddie. They're like the other half of us. You're gonna see more of them in the future. Probably more of me and Deborah because this is not be streaming from here. I don't even know what, but we'll be here. We'll always be here for you guys because we love you. There's people commenting. I don't see the comment. What? There's a lot of comments.
That's the chat.
There is a lot.
He's new to Twitch.
Listen to our music. You guys listen to our music, please. Can we see how many people listen to our music? No? Thank you. I'm
want him
such
to
a boomer.
see?
I'm like 26. I'm going for 27 very soon. And there's
it's
people.
5.
There's 5 people listening to us right now. You guys.
You happy?
Guys, this is the way to go. 4 people now.
With no playlist, no nothing.
Playlist, no nothing. All right. Let's cut to the chase, and then we'll go back to our blog later on. All right? No.
Okay.
No. Let's go there and see how the industry standard is advertising. Like, they're telling you, oh, they're so good. They're so cute. Oh, my God. Like, wow.
What video do you want to see?
I don't know. How to get playlisted. Let's see. Or like, oh, why keeping it real will always win? How am I not keeping it real with a world pandemic going on? Is this not fucking real enough for you? Let's
Okay.
see. Why keeping it real? No, we got Collab is a Amit Nurkar. I think he's a stand-up comedian.
Let's stop Spotify.
He looks like a stand-up comedian. Amit.
Okay. You gotta tell us if you can listen to it, because we don't know.
You guys tell us if... Yeah. You guys tell us. Right? Yeah. Tell us. Can you listen?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us over the video?
Okay, let's stop it for a sec. And
My name's Amit Nurkar. I work...
So, like, I can see the budget.
Why keeping it real will always win?
I can see the budget, Spotify, and I can see where the budget is from. Probably my pockets, because I don't even have a wallet here. I wanted to show my wallet, how empty and deserted it is, but no.
You don't even
I don't
have
even
one.
have a wallet because of you, Daniel. What the fuck is going on, Daniel? I don't like this.
Also think...
I got neighbors over this camera, okay? Behind the camera, there's neighbors. Otherwise, I would have smacked the shit out of it.
No,
Daniel?
please don't do it.
Daniel, I'm talking to you.
But you know what? The biggest problem is Apple Music, because they have loads of money. Like, we have a fucking MacBook.
Ooh,
Everyone has a fucking iPhone.
Yeah.
They have Apple Music. Where's the fucking money? Because
Where's
I
the
don't
money?
see any money.
That's true. There's one thing that I have to say.
Because Daniel Ek only has Spotify, okay? But Apple Music has Apple.
And Daniel, look, if there's one good thing about Spotify is that they pay quite often, like 3 months after the stream has occurred. Apple Music is like 1 or 2 months afterwards. That's fine. But look, it's easy to throw pennies at people. I can do it right now. I don't even have a wallet, but I could throw pennies at people. Pennies. So many pennies, it's almost a pound. Almost a pound. It could very easily become 2 pounds in 1 week. Daniel, I don't see my money. I want to see my money. Well, look. Let's see. Why can't... By the way, what the fuck keeping it real mean? What does it mean?
Are we keeping it real?
I don't know.
I think we are.
Are we authentic? Are we authentic? I think we are. We're friends.
I wish we could interview Daniel.
Yeah.
And ask him.
Am I keeping it real, Daniel? Am I keeping it real?
Is he keeping it real? Let's see the video. Let's see the video.
In artist management and album campaign management, which is something I have coined. It's not something that exists otherwise.
The motherfucking next door.
I've been fortunate to work with artists that stand for these things. They're multifaceted. They've always been independent. So they've been independent of thought. And when I say that, they've had the chances to actually take the risks that they wanted to take in their lives. Invariably, and this is something which I feel is even more relevant now in 2019, over the years, they've managed to develop a very dedicated fan base where they allow people to actually take risks. Artists.
This is pre-COVID.
Yeah.
We gotta start from that. This is pre-COVID. Amit, you have a very funny face right now, but Amit, I know. What? What are you talking about, man? Look, you don't see the big picture, because in a couple of months from this, it's gonna be.
But wait a second, is he a musician?
No.
So
No,
why
I
is he
think
talking
he's-
about music if he's not a musician? Who is it?
I don't know.
Like, is it like a Spotify?
Probably a
employee?
Spotify representative or something. Yeah, let's see.
Particularly and even otherwise. And this to me is probably the most important thing for an artist is to actually allow yourself to grow. There might be something that you might want when you're 21, which may change when you're 25. And I think you have to think it through, take those risks. It's completely fine to pivot. And I think you as an artist should be allowed that space. That's something that really annoys me to a large extent is when people tell you the music that you should make rather than the music that you want to make. The biggest thing for me is always think for yourself. Not saying be selfish as much as one really key point to remember is that it's your music. You'll have labels that'll come and go. You'll have managers that'll come and go.
Look,
Do we have
what?
labels coming for us?
No. And do we have managers coming and go? No, we have managers coming. Marta is the manager. Marta is staying, okay? We
Hopefully,
renew
yeah.
the contract. We are going to renew the contract. How many clean and press hard seltzer am I going to be paying to you? Look, oh. No, we cannot advertise.
No,
Funny
I'm
water.
drinking
This
my
is
tea.
a tea. This is a tiki. Can people
So warm.
can people know like still so hot because I have a cup heater in here. All right, Amit, let's see.
There will
what
be
you-
people who will help you always facilitate things, but eventually it's your vision and the person who you're with ideally helps you achieve that vision. And which is why, as I say, you have to trust your instincts because it's a process, it's a journey, you have to grow. And eventually that last point is massive,
You're
trying
not
to have
telling me
fun
how
doing this.
am I
It really
going,
is.
like,
You have to have
how
fun
do I
doing
do
it.
it?
I think as a career choice, it's not something which you know for a fact that there's a way of you getting promoted to a job, there's health insurance. You don't have any of that. So
Yeah, we don't
at the very
have
least, if you are going to
anything
take
like
these
that.
risks,
Just pay
then
the
you should have
streaming.
fun doing it. There's no such thing as a sellout.
No,
It's all very
especially when there's
subjective.
no
So if
money.
you decide
What the fuck? That's not true. That's not true. There's so many people who sell out
Yeah,
every
there's a
fucking
lot.
day.
Yeah.
Every fucking day.
that you want to you want to take, you want to be on the cereal box, and that's your thing, and you want to take that check, take it, but be clear that what comes with it.
What check?
What? Hang on. What?
What check?
Should I be on a cereal box? Can we get a hype train going on here? Can I be on a cereal box? Can I get some comments? I want some comments, and I want people streaming our album. Cause if you stream our album, I'm gonna be able to open my very own cereal company. And there's gonna be my fucking face on it, being like, yo bada booby to Mr. Daniel. Which is paying Amit to be here and tell us that in 2019, there's gonna be a lot of checks. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a lot of checks.
Did you see any
Managers-
check?
I haven't seen no checks. No checks.
You see,
No checks.
don't
Let's see.
trust these guys. Cause
But I can see his big fat check in his wallet, and that's a very, very long number from Daniel, from my money. I don't like this thing, Daniel. We gotta talk, Daniel. I'm really concerned. Amit, please.
If you don't, and you're like, I don't want my song licensed to a certain brand because I don't align myself with that brand, fine, but you're not going to get that check. But as long as...
So no, wait. He's telling us
Wow.
to license our songs to brands we don't like, because we're gonna see money. So
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Like,
What
between the lines, that's what I can read. It's like, yo, maybe, whatever, I don't know, Cheerios is gonna be like Cocoa Pops. I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna say, look, I like your face. You kind of look like a monkey. I'm talking about myself because I kind of look like a monkey because we're all monkeys. I look like a monkey, and they're like, you look like a monkey. Can we like kind of, I don't know, smear you in chocolate and be have you on the cereal box? And I'll be like, do you like my music? They'd be like, no.
but it's like it's easy. Like if you're vegan, you don't want your music to be an advertisement for meat. So why would you do it? To just get
Why-
a check because Spotify is not paying me. So
Why
gotta do
would
it.
I watch a nearly 10-minute masterclass by Spotify for artists? Look, this is for artists. That is telling me, look, if you sell out, you sell out. If you don't sell out, you don't sell out. If you want to have your face on a cereal box, by the way, no one wants. You can be on a cereal box, but look, if you don't get the money. This is like 2 minutes and 35 seconds.
Let's go on.
You are cool.
By the way,
with-
this is paid by subscribers and artists alike. Just let that sink in.
what you're doing, I feel like there's no such thing as a sellout. Try and be as authentic as you can, and then the rest will sort of follow. You
Hang on. Again, I'm sorry. This is a stuttering video. But look, you don't try to be authentic. What the hell is going on? You are authentic. If you're not authentic, you can't just fake it. What is this thing? Look, Amit, if I have to pay bills and I have to sell out, I'm no longer authentic. There's no way I can fake it. Look, if you're gonna see my fucking bloody shit face on a cereal box for goddamn cereals that I don't even eat in the morning. Look, if it's free cereals, then it's not like free, like for real, but like free, like 3 or 4E, like vegan cereals. I love them. If you see my face in there, I'm not a sellout because I actually love them and I get them every week. But if not, there's no way I'm gonna fake that I'm not a sellout. I am a sellout. At that point, I don't even give a shit. I got the sign, I got the check, whatever. Except I do give a shit because I don't sell out.
have your form of communication, you have your way of doing things, which is authenticity. Now we come to access. And this to me is massive in 2019 as well. Your fans are all over the world, are all over the place. Everyone's everywhere. You want to make sure that you get your music heard wherever it is possible to be played. Be platform agnostic. Try and get your music everywhere you can. Don't try windowing, which is a big thing that people do, which is if certain services give you a chunk of money, they're like, oh, well, we want exclusivity. Try your best not to do that because it just doesn't help at all.
So he's telling us to
not everyone's Jay-Z.
put our
So,
music on Spotify
for instance, even if it's an audio track that you have, make sure you get it up on YouTube, because there's a whole community of people globally that are sitting out
Nobody
there,
will listen to the
and that
track
to me
because
is very
millions of
important.
videos.
That you have to recognize that it's not only about the US anymore, where you live. It's about the whole world. I have to quote sort of my mentor slash elder bro, Amici, who manages Run the Jewels. But he always used to say this, and I kind of agree with it, and I kind of use it now in my life, which is you should play chess, not checkers. And the reason I say that is because you need to have a plan. One of the biggest things I have to tell you is that while this looks incredibly equal between pre-release and post, as I've written below, it's clearly not fit to scale. So in other words, you can have a far shorter pre-release campaign, much.
One thing I don't see here is the price tag. None of these blogs have a price tag. All of these blogs do have a price tag in real life. And if you want to achieve this thing, you got to have a lot of money. How do you get a lot of money? Well, first of all, you might just be paid for what you do, but you don't get paid. So how is this 18 to 24 month plan even going to come to life if you're not paid fairly for what you are putting out? You got to keep in mind, guys, are you musicians? Are you not musicians? Are you whatever the hell you want? Keep in mind what you are doing, because that is the core product. That product has to sell. That product has to be the center of your campaign. And that thing is what is ultimately going to earn you money. There's going to be features and remixes. Well, if there are, there's going to be merch drops if you have the money to do it. There's going to be visual content if you can pay it.
Like, you gotta pay all these people to do the things you want them to do.
Yeah.
And to pay all these people, you gotta have a job, because you're not gonna make the money from music.
There you go. So
you're not gonna have the time.
basically, what this is a huge pyramid scam. This Spotify thing is like, oh, you're in Spotify, and then people are gonna say, like, yeah, you got like, I got the music on Spotify. And all your friends starting out, they're like, yeah, if you don't have your music on Spotify, you're nothing. And they're gonna be like, well, look, everyone gets the music on Spotify. No one gets a share. No one gets the money. Nobody. Your friend that is like 2 years older than you and already has 2 EPs out. Wow, that's awesome. But he's not getting the money, and you're not getting the money either. So this is all like a huge scam. They're telling you, yeah, in order to make it, so that's why you're not making it. You don't have the money. Ultimately, what you do is simply get some currency. You work outside of the music industry. You earn outside of that bubble, and then you bring your money in order to create something into that bubble just to fuel this kind of company. This masterclass has been paid with streams. That's pretty sad. That's very sad. Oh my god, let's go on. Please admit.
Longer release campaign and a shorter post-release campaign. There's no set formula for how you should go about doing it. I think each artist is different. I think it's highly important to try and get some kind of a home base, something which you can count on. That, look, if nothing happens, they got my back. I have a gig there. They're going to buy my t-shirt. They're going to buy my CD, whatever it is. Visual content is incredibly important in this day and age.
Again, you gotta
because
pay for this.
it travels online. It can be seen across the world. It's not so much only about your live show. The gold mine, which is the playlist, it's something which I can sit right next to you guys and say,
not a gold mine. The playlist is not a gold mine. It works for a couple of weeks, and you're out. And nothing has changed. There's some people that charge you in order to get your music onto their playlist that are curated. Look, curated does not ring a bell to me. What the hell does curated mean? I have a great musical taste. I just don't happen to have a playlist. You know what?
But again,
curated
like
rates?
if you had a playlist, would people follow your playlist? No, because there's thousands
There's
of playlists.
thousands of people. Yeah.
There's no point anymore. Like I'm being so pessimist, but like, why?
There is a way. There is a way.
There is a way,
though.
but
it is
you gotta
hard.
have plugs.
Yeah, you gotta have plugs. You gotta have friends that push you. You gotta have people that market you, that go around and say that you're great. Well, look, I think the square one is being decent, at least. It's not that you have to be great for real, but you have to be decent. Jesus. Let's see this playlisting thing, whatever. I mean, I still make albums.
Yeah, I know.
I wish I would get playlisted, but it's incredibly hard, honestly. I mean, I could have artists that stream millions of records and they really don't get the playlist that they deserve or what I think deserve. But the big thing for me is you cannot have it be the cornerstone of a campaign. What I will say is that when that happens, have a plan to make sure that you can actually exploit it. Make sure you advertise to people who listen to other artists on that playlist. Make sure if you haven't got a video, that's when you actually make a video for that song. There's a few things you can do, but what you do is you kind of do it anyway, and then you give Spotify enough of a reason to add you to a playlist. And that's why I'm saying, like, an album is still important. I feel like it represents a body of work from an artist.
What the fuck is going on? What the shit is going on? Look, I'm getting so many bad vibes right now. First off, you say playlist, and playlist doesn't go along with album, because an album is a playlist.
You can only pitch one track. Okay, on Spotify, when you release an album, an EP, or a song, you can only pitch one song.
So how come are you telling us albums are still important? Well, of course. Because Spotify earns a lot of money on a lot of tracks. The more, the merrier. That's how it works. It's a huge scam. And if you're on the other side of the knife, and by the way, it's not the handle, you know the shit that is going down. You know the shit. This is the shit, all right? This is the shit. This is Spotify. Spotify is the worst because they have a lot of money, and they have a lot of visibility, and they have a lot of advertising, and anyone, like most people use Spotify, and they are telling you what is the best system to get money into their pockets. Daniel, I'm waiting for your lawyers, by the way. I'm gonna have my phone. I usually have my phone on silent, but not Monday morning. I'm gonna wait for your lawyers. I'll be happy to receive them here.
Do you realize that people probably paid to go to this masterclass? That's
Yeah.
also on YouTube.
Yeah.
And they got told to make singles to be on playlists, and then they got told that albums are still important. So which is which?
Look, I'm thinking that's right. On their side, it does make sense. They don't want the whole industry to go bankrupt. They want people to earn from music. It's just artists are the least in the calculation. You know, the last thing is the artist. Producers, they do make a lot of money. They do make a lot of money on, like, some A-list producers make thousands for just a track, like billions for a track. They got a lot of money from there, and they want the system to go on. So if they were advertising albums, singles, then the whole producer area would go like crazy and be like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I gotta change all my price lists just because people are gonna show up like once a year for one song, just because they don't have the money. Because keep in mind, this is not renewable. Once you put some money, once you put your fund into making an album, it doesn't come back. Because nowadays, if you don't sell merch in 2020, you haven't sold merch. I know that. No one has, and you're not gonna see the money come back because Spotify is just not working like that. We gotta come to the big point, which is like only the first 30 seconds are worth something. But let's let Mr. Amit talk.
Because
Anyway,
he
I see
hasn't
the point.
mentioned this.
No.
Like, nobody mentions it.
No one
It's
ever
a big
mentions
secret.
it.
It's the big secret of the music industry.
Everyone knows that, but no one wants to talk about that. And this is crazy.
It's the fucking elephant in the room.
It's not an elephant. It's like a dinosaur.
You
It's
can
like,
see it's there.
It's there. No. It's like everywhere. Let's see our friend talk, and then we're gonna move to the royalty thing. Oh, we can. Oh. Such
was
a
up there.
There's
boomer.
a thought in your head. You need something to like cut through the noise. Now you actually have the option of getting data, and it's not only from one place. It's from all those places. You've got Spotify for artists, which out of all the
is a
DSPs,
lot
I
of
gotta say, out of all the
places.
digital retailers, is easily the best. There's not many others who share data with you. But you've got, you got your Twitter data, you got Facebook, you got Instagram, YouTube, and there's all this data, and it's
By the way, can you
incredibly
hear us
daunting to
when we
look at.
speak?
Like understanding
hear the
who
video?
and where your fans are is probably one of the most important things that you could do. But what's cool is when you actually preempt that and you go to places, as I said, how you target your fans. You can focus your spend, you can do live shows, you can customize merch. So it's really about what you can do with that data. And you can also probably go after similar artists, and you can look at trying to reach out to them to try and get gigs with them. That helps a lot as well. Embrace your fans. This is a
That
classic
doesn't happen.
record which
Doesn't
Run the
happen.
Jewels did, which they remixed the entire Run the Jewels to with cat
that
sounds.
showed up.
So reward your fans. This is a
from
big one.
2019.
Dessa's really known for
Selling
her
us
lyrics. She hand-wrote lyrics. She sold them as
God.
merch because she had actually run out of merch. But it was a brilliant idea. Her fans love her lyrics. Wiki, he has this classic Puerto Rican Irish heritage, and he talks about it in most of his rap songs. So
looks like a
he made a
beam,
nice spin with his flag on it.
Slide.
Freddie and Madlib's fans are die-hard
they
Miami
pink.
heads. Give them
less.
exclusive 12-inch test presses with bonus beats. If you like what I say, follow these guys. They're
Why
my
would I
artists.
follow
You
these
don't
guys?
need to follow me. I'm faceless. Do ask me if you have any questions.
I
Anyone?
got some
I
questions
don't
on me,
give a
but
shit anymore.
I liked
No, let's hear the questions.
You want to see the questions of
all the
of-
authentic strategy that you talked about for each of your artists. I was curious if you had any examples on following up on something specific like a sync placement and how,
A sync
if you've had any
placement.
experience taking advantage of
Okay,
something like
can we
that
change
in a
video?
way
'Cause
that
I-
does
Yeah, let's
feel
switch the video. This
authentic.
is crazy.
We had, as I was
No, how to go back?
Oh no, it's another tab. It's another tab. We
Okay.
got Billie Eilish on the other. All right, let's see. I know that they have. I don't care about getting playlisted. I want to see. I see 4 people listening right now. I'm very happy about that. We made some calculations, and we're gonna need 50 people. We need you guys to go to bed and put up the album by night, because it's a great album to go and get sleep. Go now. Just go now, right?
It's perfect when you want to trip.
Yeah.
Like without drugs, without weed, without mushrooms,
we're
without
not
alcohol.
advertising drug abuse.
Just
we
put
are
on the
advertising,
album,
like zoning.
Meditate.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
zoning out. Let's see where the other results are, because I don't see the. It's like
Probably if you
these
go like
4.
in.
What? They took it away.
No, there's
way.
more. There's more.
Where's
There's
more?
more.
Where's more?
Let's see.
There's more?
What are you gonna see?
We're showing our
fuck.
audience the world. You guys know where we are. Yeah, no, we
See, cause like there's a thing,
oh, there's a whole blog in here. Yeah.
a YouTube channel. What is this? No.
No idea.
Features. Yeah. Don't give a fuck.
Jeremy Zucker.
How did you use data and canvas to engage with his fans on his store?
I mean,
Like as if fans listen to his music because it's got canvas.
yeah. And they pay for that software. I can tell where that money's coming from. Not subscribers.
Where's the videos? Let's
No,
go
I
on
don't
like
know.
YouTube.
There used to be like a lot of videos, like 10, 15 videos on the matter. And they had these artists, which are like, no one ever saw them. I've never seen them. Yeah, I want to know how the music. Oh, Phoebe
What do you wanna see?
Bridgers. I want to see Phoebe Bridgers now.
Where is she?
Oh, we got Brittany Howard. Oh, they got the.
What do you
want to
see?
I want to see Phoebe Bridgers. I know
I love
Phoebe.
her. You don't like her that much?
Hey,
What are you
I'm
talking
Phoebe
about? I
Bridgers.
know. Hey, pause the video. Phoebe could be watching. I know Phoebe. I was with Deborah in 2017. I was in München in Germany, and we were there for Connor, but she was opening, and we reached out to her after the show, and we got her single. She only had a single signed. She didn't even have the Ghost in the Alps album out yet. So it was a long time ago. I was friends with Phoebe before it was cool. All right?
You're so cool. Oh my god.
I'm not cool. She wasn't either. She wasn't even cool. She was so like, I mean, which is a good thing. But she was so insecure. Because she was there, like, she wasn't the Phoebe Bridgers that you
She's
know.
pretty good now. Probably because she got, like, plugs and everything. But she's also a really good musician.
No, she's a really good
I think
musician.
she's
She's
brilliant.
very, very wholesome, very authentic,
Yeah.
truly authentic. I do believe authenticity exists. There's a lot, like, they tell us at school that authenticity is not
But
a
she
thing,
is
right?
authentic.
She's really authentic, yeah.
She's really good.
Let's see, Phoebe.
And this is the best advice I ever got.
Ooh, I love this detune effect.
The best advice
She's
I
so
ever got
pretty.
was from my bandmate, Haley Dahl. I used to play bass horribly in her band, Sloppy Jane. But she said, your greatest ideas are your jokes. Like the things that you're too embarrassed to genuinely say to a room. You'll be like, wouldn't it be stupid if? And then do the thing. We took that advice pretty seriously in my band, Boy Genius, with Lucy Dacus and Julian Baker.
Oh, Lucy
Julian would
Dacus is
regularly
another one.
put her
She's
foot up on
awesome.
the
Julian
monitor
Baker
while
is so
shredding,
good.
which started as a joke. One of the things on the new record that started as a joke is I really, really wanted like a really guttural like metal scream. And I like didn't
Can
know
you metal
how, and I was
scream,
super,
Phoebe?
super nervous. I actually asked Connor Oberst, and I was like, "How do you scream?" He was like, "What are you talking about? Like you just do it."
Yeah, you just
And I
do
did
it.
and
Yeah,
it's
my boy
on the last
Connor.
song. It's just basically. a
That's,
metal song.
that's
I
not
feel like I've
entirely true.
since
Because like
making that
people
record
do take classes
and like
to,
really
scream
taking
Yeah.
that
roll and like
idea
metal.
and
Because,
art from
because we
Haley.
gotta say, our friend Connor, he has a band, Desaparecidos. They usually just tour in the U.S. I've never seen them live. I've seen Connor several times live, but there, he's ripping his throat. He's like screaming like crazy, and you can tell he's damaging something. And he once went to ER.
Isn't it like your old band, like Cigarette?
Yeah, and also Peter Piper. We both have the two bands. In the two bands, I would really disregard my throat. Yeah. Now I'm taking a bit of precaution. Let's just say I just drink tea afterwards because I'm becoming Brit.
It's bled into like every single other endeavor. You know, whether it's a tweet or a record. You know, I think it's just kind of trust your instincts.
Okay,
Is
this
this
wasn't good
over?
advice. I
Is
don't.
this over?
Your
Okay,
greatest
great-
ideas of a begin. Can you agree?
Can I say one thing? I'm pretty sure, like, I'd say 80% positive that Phoebe Bridgers has a lot more to say than 1 minute 30 seconds on jokes. What? No? Let's see how...
Let's see this premium versus free.
Oh, shit. I want to see this. I want to see 2 minutes.
Good things tend to come in pairs, like this, or this. Here at Spotify, we've got premium and free. Both offer different features for different kinds of users, and both generate royalties in unique ways.
They
Let's kick it
don't!
over to Preston. He's an expert in all the tools we make for artists here at Spotify. He's also into hip-hop dancing.
Okay.
So good.
Oh, man.
Yep.
The man.
Preston,
Premium
you're
users
the
are
man.
music nerds. They want to go deep. They want to be the first people to discover something new. On the other hand, free users want a much more guided experience. They're casual listeners. They're the kinds of people that are listening to the radio.
So you may be wondering, how does this
does?
affect me? You get paid whether or not a song is played by a premium subscription user.
What was the child like 1,000? No,
Hang
a million.
on
What was it?
Hang on a second. I want to see
How does
that.
this affect me? You get paid whether or not a song is played by a premium subscription.
No, that's bullshit. That is 100% bullshit. You do not get paid. Because you may remember the number that we said at the beginning.
That says lol.
You get 0.0028p. You get it only for premium. You don't get that money. You don't get that money from free accounts.
Okay,
get
premium accounts, they have to listen to ads all the fucking time. Every like 2 songs, they have an ad.
And you know
Where
who
does the
gets
money
the
go?
money?
Where does the money go?
The advertised. Oh, Jesus. This
Premium
is so
subscription
great.
user or a free user?
The
If I
difference
wasn't
is
in
where the money
industry,
comes
I'd
from.
love
That's
it.
Colette.
Hi.
She manages engineers here at Spotify.
Oh, yeah, I can see
and she's
you're
played the
not
cello
earning
since she was 4.
living on cello.
Looks like you guys are tight.
Yeah, it's my oldest friend.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're
how does the
good, you're
payment
good,
work?
she's good.
When an artist gets paid from a premium play, they're getting paid out of the total bucket of money that we've collected from all of our premium users.
Oh, they're saying it. They're saying it out loud.
That's straight
That's
up lie.
good. Look, that's good because I thought they weren't gonna say that, but they just said what we told you at the beginning. It's a big pot. It's just not through. It's fine, but
Like
let's
artists
see.
do get paid out of the big pot, but only big artists get paid out of the big
Small
pot.
artists, they get a very small chunk of that big pot.
And they get paid for a free play, they're getting paid from the bucket of money that comes from all of our
Also
advertising.
not true.
I feel like that
Also
makes
not
sense,
true.
right?
And that is also a felony because you should pay for intellectual property use. So, like, if I'm getting paid by the advertisement that comes before my product, they're not actually paying because they're using my product. They're paying because there's an advertisement in front. So, it's like when you listen to our music and you're free, first of all, you're a piece of shit. And secondly, you're getting, like, you are paying, like, you're saying for free because there's an advertising. What? Come on, give us your money. Oh.
Also, if I had the same people advertising on my website, I would get like billions.
Oh yeah, billions. That's true. Like you got to keep in mind that 0.0028p or whatever cents or anything, like that is just for the subs. That is just for the big money. You think about advertising. Well, that money gets split into even larger numbers, and then what comes into the artist's pocket is like it's really fractions of pennies, which is worse than a fraction.
That's jokes.
Why is a fraction?
Let's go on.
Totally. And something else to consider, that today's free user might be tomorrow's subscriber. Some listeners might
Don't
start
think
out on
so.
the ad-supported experience when they've got, say, less cash to burn. But as they discover new playlists and fall in love with new artists, many
Why
may
do
decide
they
to
keep
go
pitching
crazy.
playlists?
You gotta love playlists. You gotta love.
Do you
playlists.
listen to playlists?
I never listen to a playlist.
Me neither. Do you listen to playlists?
I listen. You guys tell us in the chat. Do you listen to playlists? Because I know I'm old-fashioned, but I still want to know why track 2 came after
I
track
might
1.
make my own playlist.
Yeah, my own playlist.
With songs I've known for ages, and like I love listening to
Why
them.
would I listen to someone else's playlist?
Especially a playlist with new songs I don't like. I'm
Yeah.
gonna find new music my own way.
Because those playlisters are probably have like thousands of songs pitched to them on a daily basis. Do you think all the great stuff is coming through? No, they're probably open their computer and be like,
We're
yeah,
gonna
well,
make
hey,
an
you
article
make
on
the
how
cut.
playlists work now.
Yeah,
because
we gotta make an article how playlists truly work. You gotta sub to the channel right now.
No, because
Yeah.
like you think you're gonna make a playlist and be famous and just put the songs you like. It doesn't work like that.
No.
Because people pay you to have their songs on your playlist.
That is.
That's not authentic.
That's twisted.
And we just watched a video that talked about authenticity.
It's on the.
It's all over the place.
On the same website.
So let's talk about that listener experience.
So with the free experience, there are some restrictions. Most of the catalog that a free listener has access to, they can only shuffle through, so they don't have as much control over what they're listening to and when.
That doesn't make
Free
difference.
users also don't get some of the premium features, like high-quality audio, unlimited skips, or the ability to save songs and play them offline. But they still get the most important feature for discovery, playlists.
One of the best.
That's why they're advertising playlists, because they're free for them. I mean, they make playlists and they advertise playlists, and they spend zero on that. But it is actually something that is different from the album. So that's something that would force the listener, the customer in this case, to get another subscription and then give them their money. I get it now. I didn't get it before.
Also, I don't get how can people listen to playlists, because I tried to. Like, playlists with music I knew, I loved, but then it didn't match my taste.
Yeah.
Because like, if I want to listen to, like, let's say like an emo playlist from 2012, then there's like loads of songs I don't know or like I don't want to listen to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or like if you want to find out new music, I'm not gonna listen to a playlist. I'm gonna just like Google it. I don't know.
You want to find out new music, get into the artist mailing list, because they put effort in there. You know who doesn't put effort in something? Spotify doesn't put zero. They put zero effort into playlists because they are user generated, and their playlists, well, they're based off of charts. It's
But
easy
they
to make
have,
a
like,
huge playlist with Kanye drinking from my goddamn. Kanye, please do not drink from my cup. Kanye, I told you several times.
It's gonna give you COVID.
If you guys, if I got COVID, you know who to ring. That's Kanye.
Best promises about our free tier is introducing bands to the coolest, most interesting, and best music for them.
Coolest,
At the end of the
most
day,
interesting,
a
and
fan is a
best.
As if they were making the music.
So they're saying that we're not cool, we're not interesting, and we're not best.
This is a platform. They are merely advertising the platform. There's just the platform. But the thing that artists don't keep in mind is that they're nothing without us. If from tomorrow we weren't, like, I get it. They make these videos just in order to just make it super 100% bulletproof for them to call for people to put their music on their platform and just be like, yeah, it's as easy as that. You put your music here and everything works well. If we stop putting our music in there, they go bankrupt. Or here's another way. You can make very short songs. Because what they don't tell you in this is that if you make let's say 3 minutes song, they will pay you, from the big bucket or the shit bucket, ad bucket or whatever.
The Kanye bucket.
The Kanye bucket. Goddamn Kanye West. They're gonna pay you from there only when the listener has passed the first 30 seconds of the track. If it's a 3-minute track, you're only paid like what is it? Like 20%? Yeah, 20%. 20% of it. Then the rest, 80%, you do it for free. Then why would you do that for free? Why wouldn't you just I don't know.
Also, like, the 30 seconds thing is bullshit, because like nowadays most people like are on TikTok, they watch videos that are like 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Why would they listen to 30 seconds if they don't like the song? So it should be 1 second. Like I click on the song, you get paid.
But then, one could argue that it could be every second of the song, because then afterwards you could click on it anyway.
That would be fair.
But then music has to be regulated. It's difficult. I get it. Okay, Spotify, it's difficult.
Because like you paid for every second of the song.
Yeah, I did. You
pay for the
equipment.
You imagine the song. You write the lyrics. You write the notes.
You pay for the studio. You pay for the producer. You pay for
fucking electricity.
You pay for everything. Yeah. Obey the cat. Drugs are evil. No drugs, guys. No drugs. No drugs. This dude in the video, do you do drugs?
Don't do drugs.
No
listen
matter
to
where they
Russian
are, and no matter how they want to listen to music.
No
And
matter
we want to
where
help
they
as
are.
many new fans discover you as possible.
Dope.
Yeah,
Now that's something to celebrate.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay, thanks for watching. See ya.
Wow, thank you very much.
Thank you.
They're not telling us.
What? No, I don't want to know
So
how
you recorded
playlists
new
work.
music,
Oh, no.
released it into
So,
Let's save it for another day. Oh, let's watch this one.
hey. This one's gonna be good.
You've got a million reasons for making music. Passion, self-expression,
Donuts.
creativity, and yeah, making money's part of it too, right? Okay.
Hang on a second.
They put fucking flowers on it.
What? No, I wanna listen to this again. Hang on a minute. Look. Listen to this again.
You've got
No. I want
a
to.
million reasons for making music.
Yeah.
Passion,
I only see donuts.
self-expression,
Self-expression. That's still donuts.
creativity,
Creativity. That's donuts. I see
Almond
that.
donuts.
Like, almond donut. This one. I cannot click
and
it.
yeah, making money's part.
Yeah, making money is not part of the plan. That's the core of it. If you just you gotta understand. There's no way you can make zero budget music. If you make zero budget music,
Well, first of all, you gotta have loads of skills.
yeah,
Because you gotta know how to.
No, but then to distribute it, you're gonna have to put money in there.
Yeah.
When are you gonna see that money? Let's assume you are like, I don't know, Abbey Road owner, and you have any kind of instrument, any kind of heritage. You got the coverage, you got everything. You're still gonna have to pay for, like, I don't know, digital marketing, content creator, manager. Then you're gonna have to put the money somewhere over there. Sorry, put the music somewhere over there. It's gonna cost money. So there's a big look. If you're making money at the end, that's just in order for Spotify to be like, oh, we're authentic. But you're not authentic. You're a corporation, and we know what you're doing here. We're just not even 10 seconds into the video, and all I see is crap. It's a crap load of donuts. I'm quite hungry. I'm gonna start the video. I know this video by heart. I'm gonna.
Part of it too, right? Okay. Let's
Can I
talk
get some more
royalties.
tea?
Royalties, yes. That's how you get paid.
Make it rain.
Yeah.
This is Darren
Hi.
from our legal department, and Alan from our licensing team here at Spotify.
Royalties
So
mean money.
executives.
And that's money you get paid for a work that you create. If you
That's money you get paid for the work you create. What money?
own copyright in a song or composition,
Copyright? You're exploiting my copyright, so no.
people generally have to pay you to play or record that. There are two types of royalties. There's the recording royalty
Thank you.
and publishing royalty.
Publishing royalties relate to a song you've written, while recording royalties are for the recording itself.
You can get paid these royalties every time someone performs your work, be it on
What times? When do they perform my work? I don't know.
a service like Spotify or at a football game or in a bar.
And if someone else wants to record your song, you can get publishing royalties for that too.
Musicians Matt and Kim have those royalties on lock.
I even did finger guns. I don't know. Our royalty income comes from like mainly streams, something for playing.
Okay, mainly streams. That's the first lie here because no musician makes money from streams only. And that's the biggest fucking lie they could tell us. And that's the same fucking lie they told us in the video we watched before. Nobody makes money out of streams. Unless you're Kanye West or like big artists that can pull people in Spotify.
On the radio, there's
Commercials.
commercials are a big one for us.
Commercials are a big one for us. How do you get on commercials?
Sync.
How do you get synced?
You need to pay for a publisher.
See, that's the whole game. You gotta keep paying people, and you're gonna only see 0.0028.
Canadian artist Cienfue gets his royalties from some.
Hang on a second. With all due respect, Cienfue, I've never heard this guy. I've never heard his name. I didn't even know this combination of letters in this particular order existed. But this guy is probably gonna say like, it's all good, guys. And we're all like, yo,
Look how happy he is.
Yo, he's cien fue. Well, I don't know. Cien fue? Where do you get your money?
Because it's all white people.
Huh?
It's all white people.
It's all
you
white
don't see any
people,
black
yeah,
people,
up
like
until now,
Asian people. Where are they?
No Asian people. None of them.
It's only Dutch people on
You know
Spotify.
why? You know why? Because Japan only opened to Spotify. Like South Korea last week. Japan and Spotify. It was end of 2019. So it wasn't a thing in there. Not from the beginning, because they still had a very strong, extremely strong and eradicated physical market, and physical does work much better than royalties, much better than streaming and whatever.
Unexpected places.
So I collect royalties for anything you can think of, like the internet, cruise ships, hotel plays, festivals where you play
And
at.
then, like, where he goes, he gets royalties. Like, he buys past
You
Cherry
should
Crow, he
always
gets royalties.
follow your royalties, look at your royalty statements, and know where your money's coming from, and make sure that the monies that are being collected wind up coming to you.
And something else to consider. You'll have different agreements depending on whether you're signed to a label or if you're an independent artist.
Keep in mind, each agreement will impact the size of your royalty payments and the timing.
So with a record label, typically artists will sign over the rights to their work or the exclusive rights to their work in return for label support, like marketing and promotional support, maybe a royalty.
That's no wait, because like that's all money that the label has to recoup from your income.
Yeah.
So they give you like £100,000.
Yeah. That's called advance.
The first £100,000 you make, you gotta give it to them.
Yeah.
So that's how true.
They make it very
advance
easy.
and then royalties
Much better
into the future.
independent.
But not everybody goes the label route. Some artists like to handle distribution on their own.
All right, guys. Any more fun facts about royalties?
Used them all up in the first
I did. I
pass,
used them all up.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
you
remember,
used them all
you
up.
have options when it comes to distributing your music.
There's no one way to play it. Just keep learning and figure out what's best for you.
Right on.
thank you
So
very
that's it on royalties. See you next time.
That's it.
That's it.
all
That's
right.
all.
Ah,
They
I
didn't
see.
say anything about the 30 seconds rule. They didn't say anything about the 0.0028 they gave it to us.
Yeah, that's
But
it
that's
on
it.
royalties. I can see all the royalties.
But like
rolling
now
in
imagine like this like 16 years old guy that's just made his first song and he puts it out and then doesn't see any fucking money coming his way.
And then they go and
Watch
look
this
for
video.
answers. They watch this video and they get this. That's it on royalties.
That's
Well,
hilarious. This
we'll
is also
see
really
that, guys.
scary because like people are gonna keep putting on music and not getting paid for it.
Because they think this is part of the plan. This is how, like, you gotta have better rep. You gotta have, I don't know, label. Because they're putting, this is subtle, but they're putting blame on it's no longer about royalties. Did you notice that? They're talking about labels. The labels are not part of the royalty game. I am here watching this thing, because I wouldn't be here if I had a label. And Sheryl Crow, 100% sure, she doesn't have access to her Spotify for Artists account. She only goes in there. Well, she probably pays a person from her label to go there and make like reason of those numbers, and that's how it really works. That's not how it works. If you're an independent, you come here for answers, and I get this video. I'm like, what the hell? You bullshitting me from 1 to 226. This is all bullshit. That's not how it works. At least tell me how much. How can you call this a business? How can you call this a market if I don't know how much my product is worth? And I don't even get to name a price.
Okay, no, but like, let's see the comments.
Yeah, let's see the comments.
I love how they conveniently forgot to mention how much royalties one song generates and how laughably that sum is.
Maggot, we are with you. When we have about 4,000 for 1 million play. What? No, that's not. I'm really sorry for you.
They didn't mention mechanical royalties, microsync royalties, non-interactive streaming royalties, and so many others. Yeah. This is irritating. It is the art of not saying anything.
There you go.
Good that these people do not write instructions for IKEA furniture.
All right. Yeah. All right.
My favorite part.
Yo. 1 year ago, it was 100,043 per stream. It was a lot higher. Now we're like
twice in all that.
Yeah. More like 32. Yeah, 32.
0 and 0,015 each for me.
I think Ferkna, they have
you
a
see,
lot of free fans.
All the people think the same thing as us.
Yeah.
Let's see how do you promote your work?
How do you promote your work?
Music on Spotify?
I love
check.
that vinyl.
I love how they put a vinyl.
Yeah, music on Spotify, vinyl.
Okay.
What? I don't get it. It's like you want to ride a bicycle? Car. What?
This page looking great. Now it's time to kick back, relax, and
you can't just put the music out there and expect for something magical just to happen. You gotta fight for attention.
This is Troy. He runs creative services.
This is one of the first times in history where artists can have a direct relationship with audiences.
Social media can be a direct line to your fans, but you gotta know how to use it. Singer-songwriter Trace has her social media game on point.
Fun facts, I landed my first tour by creeping on social media. It sounds worse than it is. I think it's a public intimacy that I've decided to kind of lean into, and you kind of have to. I plan Instagram by first looking at my calendar. So if there's any cool studio sessions, film dates, interviews, or creative meetings,
recording, making videos,
what visual?
Trace.
Every fucking day.
Trace. How many times a month are you going to the studio, Trace? What?
Where she's releasing singles that go onto playlists.
Oh, she's obviously seeing
she's
a lot
playing
of
the
money.
Game.
She's playing the game. She's a pawn in their game.
Look cool with that, and that I could share with someone.
And of course, there's always your personal network. For more on that now, introducing
the boss, Ricky Ross.
Hang on.
Benjamin Water become
No. What if he's walking? What if he's watching us? Hang on. Wait a minute. Rick Ross. Wasn't he involved in some kind of bad thing in the music industry? Wasn't he?
I have no idea.
I don't want to say.
Hey, that was my line.
Nah, I had to make sure I'd let you know. How you promote your work is you always start with your team and whatever's closest around you. I could release an album and 3 a.m. in the morning, I'll be looking to see if some of my friends posted it on IG.
Right,
Why would you release an album at 3 a.m. in the morning?
What? First
of all, it doesn't happen like that. It doesn't work like that.
Even before thinking about when to release the album, I want to talk about how big of a network this dude with look at his neck, how much gold he has on his neck is more than the gold that I will ever see in my entire life.
He's obviously like a
how
trapper.
many friends he has, how many genuine friends. He probably has loads of friends, but then are they really friends? Rick,
well, they're obviously
they only want your gold.
No, wait, because he just said he checks who's streaming his songs.
And that's how you become a friend. if when Rick Rick drops a track, you're not
3 a.m.
3 a.m. He opens the phone. He'd be like, Jordan, you no longer my friend. Jordan, goddamn.
How do you even see that?
Wakes up his wife, and he's like, Sharita, Jordan, no longer a friend. What? He didn't share the album.
It's like when people tell you oh, I'm listening to your album right now, and you go to Spotify for artists, and they're not 0 people listening. Bro.
I want to talk about that tool because I think that tool is not as expensive as they advertise it.
So it's not accurate.
It's not accurate. Never really accurate because
I tested it. It's not accurate.
Yeah, we got friends that have Spotify and stuff like that, so we can check if they're actually listening. Be like, yo, put play. I know there's a delay or 5-minute gap, but they're not. It just doesn't show. So I'm thinking, how many people? Not sure. And I think it's not worth as much as as they're advertising it. It's crazy expensive. Like they want to show us like as if this was crazy money, but it's not. And by the way, they're taking a big chunk of the royalties. Not cool. Not cool, Spotify.
Oh, he ain't posted. Write him on that list.
And that's keeping it 100. Okay, let's talk to Mike
right.
Posner.
Are my feet in shot?
Nope, they're not.
What now?
Okay, now they are. So tell us how you use your network.
When I put out a project, I just go full court press, all in. Texting and iMessaging all my friends about the record and asking them to share, asking them to post about it.
Sounds like a good use of call to actions, or CTAs. For more on that, here's Drew and Brian from Creator Services.
Up until recently, Brian had a crazy cliff.
Quiff or cliff?
Cliff.
Quiff.
Cliff?
Quiff.
Is it called a cliff?
Well,
A
this
cliff is
video is a
something
bit
you
more
fall off.
diverse.
Okay,
than
so
the
what's the
others.
best way to use CTAs?
It's important for you to think about social media as an avenue to drive a regular traffic of people into your artist page.
You need to direct fans what to do. It's like if you were selling a record, a tape, a CD many years ago, you would tell them where to buy it. Same with Spotify. You tell fans, potential fans, where they need to go to listen to your music.
Hey, Ariana and the Rose.
What's up?
How do you use CTAs to get followers?
I want fans to follow me, so I try to give them incentives and a call to action so that they feel like when they follow me, they'll be getting things back from me, whether that's
Like
music
what?
or merch or anything. We use the platform as a way to give back to fans for
So
following.
Using a follow CTA is a great thing to do before you release music too. Because once your fans hit follow, they'll always be in the know once your music drops. And once your release is out, tell your fans to add it to their playlists. Once you're in their playlist, they're more likely to listen to it over and over, which makes it more likely to get picked up by our editors and algorithms for even bigger playlists. And don't forget about Spotify codes. Scannable codes then link fans to your song, album, playlist, or even your artist page.
We've seen artists put them on posters, postcards, flyers that they hand out at
Never
gigs,
seen that,
stickers, confetti.
Necklaces? I don't know.
But have you
I've
ever
been
seen like
giving
a
out
poster
cards
for like
that have
big
the
artists?
I
Spotify
have a
codes.
friend that does them, like the hand embroiders them on like rings, like whatever. I mean, she's
Yeah,
yeah.
but
She's a good.
Like
she's
when
a
you
good
go
friend.
out in the streets, do you see like a Spotify code? No, never.
Honestly, because I haven't been going out on the street like since
But like think about
March.
it. Like if there's like a QR code, it brings you to like the fucking
QR code.
place where like to their website.
A QR code that brings to a smart URL, whatever.
Yeah.
You got it. I have friends on Napster. Napster is great, by the way, guys. Napster pays a lot more. It's like 1 penny 0.6. That's a lot more, considering that this is like 0.0028. What? There's nothing. But Napster is good. Napster is good. Everyone should be on Napster. Tidal also is
Get
good, but they
Napster.
never pay. You know why
on them
Napster
at
doesn't
my
have
life.
videos like this? Because they pay everything to the artist. That's why.
Yeah.
Shows so an audience can love a song, hear it at the show, and then go listen to it on a playlist on Spotify.
Sure.
One way to think about your audience is there's passive listeners and there's active listeners.
Here's Dave from Artist and Label Marketing with his take on it.
Everyone is at one point a passive fan. It's just whether or not you convert that passive fan to an active fan. Once the song's out, like the moment's not over.
So
What
how
else
do
are
you
you
do it?
doing? Are you reminding them? Are you telling them a week later?
reminding
Are you
them
telling
every
them in a
fucking
different
day.
way?
Makes sense. But how would you say that in 4 words or less?
Be interesting and engaged.
Smooth.
Is he
Well, good
interesting?
luck-
Isn't he interesting? Like look at him.
Look at him. He's
Like
so
tattoos, blue eyes, young but not so young. Like yo.
Yo, you're so interesting.
You gotta be like also like cheap as fuck tattoos. Like look at the fucking tattoos.
She's an expert
Like,
in
dude.
tattoos. She's an expert.
He's so fucking interesting.
You
You gotta
guys,
be like him.
This guy is interesting.
What's his name again?
Songs out, like the moment's not over.
Label Marketing
is
Hear it at the show, and then go listen to it on a playlist on Spotify.
one way to think
So
about your
I wanna
audience
listen
is
to
there's
this
passive
here.
listeners and there's active listeners.
Here's Dave. Hey. From artists.
Dave Rocco.
Dave Rocco.
Oh my god.
Rocco, my boy.
Rocco, my boy. Can we watch that video now? Like, let's have a break. Can we watch that video?
All right, let's
For
watch
real.
that video for real. Yeah, because Dave Rocco. Rocco, my boy. Rocco, my boy.
I can't.
There we go.
It was cray cray. Why you tell me slay?
Because there's sick people here. You have to be quiet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry. With this weird accent. Did you pick
Because
one?
Dubai people were all up in my grill and my boy Rocco got out and knocked them out cold, man.
Who's Rocco?
Rocco, my boy, you know?
Can you make a song out of this?
Over in Dubai.
Over in Dubai?
Rocco was like, yo, bro. And I was like, yo, Rocco, go sock him. And Rocco was like, sock him. And I was like, yo, Rocco, you get that ass, man.
Did you fit the camel in the
Okay, no, like, cause like,
Come on,
we're
boy.
gonna go live again on Tuesday.
Dubai.
Can you make a song out of this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you do it?
Me. I can do it. I can do
You
it.
and Deborah.
I can probably rock out a jam. Rock.
Deborah, can you do it?
Deborah,
I
where's
know
Deborah?
you're there.
She's not there. She's not even in the other room. Where are they? I don't even know where.
Oh, the camel? Me and my camel on like the weekend, we was going around and round and round. And we were killing people, man.
All right.
Killing people.
Sorry.
Why are you talking?
Don't
That's
tell
what
my
we're doing
lawyer we
with
kill
Spotify.
people, man.
Don't let him know. Yeah.
What you laughing at? It's not fucking joking, man.
All right, you ready to play baseball tomorrow?
No, I broke my arm.
No more yelling.
Oh, yelling? You like yelling, woman?
No yelling.
Why no more? That on my mom, man.
Hand in.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't even think straight right now. I promise when I get up, I'm gonna... What?
I want to be.
What?
I want
You
to.
laughing?
Whatever
You
he
laughing
got.
at me?
I wanna be him.
want it too.
Who are you?
Can I get a pint of that?
No more. Oh.
Like, when you're young,
Keep talking about
you
it.
think
I'm
drugs
sorry,
are cool, but
I
drugs
just
will
can't
never be as cool as
Big dog doctor.
these
Oh, the
guys.
big
Like,
dog.
Yeah. This guy's drugs.
big dog.
They're the
Really?
best.
Like, can you imagine, like, he probably got fucked after this, because about 2016, maybe even before.
Yeah.
He's now, like, 15, whatever, and he got drunk for the first time and shit, but, like, he never experienced this ever again. Okay.
Unless, we got a trap remix of this. Let's do a trap remix of this. I want to see it. That's
Because
3 years.
Dubai people
You
were
gotta
all
bid
up in my
this.
grill and my boy Rocco got out and knocked them out cold, man. Don't tell my lawyer we kill people, man.
Did you buy anything else in Dubai?
Did I buy anything else? I buy like billions of strippers, man.
Random.
Dubai was lit.
Dubai was
and knocked them out cold, man.
Come on, drop it. How long is this video? That's a long video. Oh no, that's not. It's 2 minutes. I thought it was 20. Oh shit.
Imagine if it was 20.
That's enough.
That's enough. This song is gonna be on a Spotify playlist.
So lived in Dubai, man. It was cray cray. Cause Dubai people were all up in my grill and my boy Rocco. Knocked them out cold, man. Rocco my boy. Rocco my boy, you know Rocco.
Rocco.
Like, yo, bro. And I was like, yo, Rocco, who socked him? And Rocco was like, we was going around and around and around. And we were killing people, man. Don't tell my lawyer we kill people, man.
Did you buy anything else in Dubai?
Did I buy anything else? I buy like billions of strippers, man.
Random. No strippers.
No.
Many strippers, bro.
Bro! This is like a PewDiePie song. Freaking woman.
Probably a mother.
Yeah. the G.
Dubai was lit.
Why you laughing,
England
man?
is my city.
Why you laughing?
Bruh. Okay. So what do you want to do now? We've been live for like 1 hour and a half now.
What?
That's a crazy fucking long time.
Let's go another half hour, and then we call it quits. Because we've been talking a lot about royalties, a lot about Spotify, a lot about streaming.
By the way, if you're there, you can follow the channel. Make us happy.
Yeah, just make us happy. You guys, I know you're there. How many people are there? That's a lot of people. That is
Nuns.
a lot of people.
Also, we had a chat box that had to show up here, but we don't have it.
We don't have a chat box, I'm sorry.
It's now showing up, and that's Addie's fault.
It's fine.
Okay, so
you guys, we're gonna see you very soon. We're gonna have a lot of stuff going on. Do you like games? Like video games? We got games. And I'm gonna be cooking. Like, look, talk about retraining.
You can open your own restaurant. Also, no, you cannot, because restaurants are closed.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go.
You gotta do something else.
Just my luck. I'm retraining on the wrong field.
No bakery, guys.
No bakeries. No bakeries, no restaurants. What am I gonna do? I just love people. I just love to make people happy. What am I gonna do? Let's go. Promoting your work. No, we
just watched it.
Right. Let's go building a social media strategy. That's another. Nah, that's whack.
I'm gonna have a Nemo
How
video about
major?
royalties.
44 minutes. No. Treating your music like a business. Let's see.
Was it the same
Brittany Murphy?
visuals every
Is it
time?
Brittany Murphy?
Okay, so you want music to be your business?
Yeah.
Then you gotta treat yourself like a business. Because building a solid foundation up front sets you up for success later on. Here to give us a scoop is Charlton.
Hang on a minute. How late? How about I don't see any fucking money for ages? How am I gonna treat? How do you call a business that doesn't get money for years?
Not a business.
Yeah, it's a failure. It's a failure.
He's a product
Charlton,
marketing manager
You
here
look
at Spotify.
suspicious. You look suspiciously like Brittany Murphy. You know that of Alabama Shakes. Did anyone tell you that? Like Brittany Murphy, 20 pounds less, 20 pounds, 10 pounds less, 10 pounds. She's a nice woman. I love her.
Whether you're an artist or a team member, you want to start treating your music like a business from day one, especially when there's potential to make money.
You can start by locking down a financial plan. First, keep good records. Nah, we're talking more like this.
No matter where you
Oh
are,
my god, that's so funny.
I'm
Oh my
gonna
god.
have a lot of money to have that big of a file cabinet. I'm gonna have a lot of royalty statements of nothing to go through.
Is key. If you buy the band lunch, snap the receipt. If you have to fix some equipment, snap a receipt. Keeping records of what you're spending helps you build a plan, and it's a lifesaver during tax season.
And if you're confused about taxes and finances in general,
What's that-
you
what's
can
that
always
here?
hire a business manager, aka an accountant.
I'm gonna leave you for a sec.
What is
The main
she
thing is
drinking?
understanding the true cost of doing business and being able to anticipate the cost in the future.
Singer-songwriter Nick Murphy,
Nick
formerly
Murphy.
known as Chet Faker, learned about some business costs the hard way.
Here's something that I didn't know. You pay for the rider. It's not free. So you could put all these bottles and things on the rider and like, oh, I want fruit and pink M&Ms and shit like that. That comes off your invoice, not theirs.
Got it. Okay,
Well,
let's
who
talk
has a
putting
rider?
your business on the books.
One way to start is to set yourself up as a business entity, if and when that's the right time for you.
Wait, hold up. What's an entity?
What?
Kristen will know. She handles business for
Kristen,
bands like
she's
Bad
done with
Wolves and
her
Thunder
tea.
Pussy.
It's adulting on a grand scale.
Boom.
An entity is a person or a structure that houses a business, essentially.
All right.
When you hear the terms LLC, corporation, partnership,
those are all entities. Even you as a sole proprietor are an entity.
And your options vary on a tax basis scale
Damn,
and
how
where you are in
fast
the world.
is that boy?
When set up correctly, entities can also protect you from liability.
You have exposures, especially in entertainment. If you're a touring artist, you're exposed to all kinds
Like
of dangers.
COVID-19?
And you don't
You
want
got
to be
exposure for
exposed as an individual
You got
to
exposure.
lawsuits that come along with that.
Okay, so what happens next?
After you've established your entity, the next thing to do is define your operating agreement.
Operating agreement, huh?
It's almost like a prenup.
We already at that
you know,
point.
When bands break up, everybody has to take a little piece of that with them, whether it's good or bad. So what does that look like? You have to kind of define that at the beginning when everybody's getting along.
And don't get it twisted. An operating agreement is a contract.
No matter which path you take, the second there's a contract, you really should consider getting a lawyer involved. Spending a little bit of money on that legal advice up front can save you so
I
much.
want to know what my lawyer would say about Spotify. just out of curiosity.
It's like a straight up scam.
Yeah. If I hadn't have to pay barely enough money for that boy, I would have called him onto this Twitch.
Much time and energy down the line.
All right, so what about insurance?
Yeah.
If you have any kind of gear or equipment, you should think about property insurance on day one.
So
and
pay
you might think
more
about
money.
general liability.
Yeah, that's a lot of more money that I'm not seeing.
You shouldn't pay for that.
Insurance.
Like one
especially once you're
time,
going on.
I went to the bank because like the university advertised this bank. So I went to the bank. I'm not gonna say any names.
Yeah.
I opened a bank account and it was a scam because I was young. I didn't know that you shouldn't pay like £9 a month to have a bank account.
What?
Okay? And the guy told me to sit down with him and have a chat. And he told me, "Oh, you go to a music university, so you must have like equipment." I was like, "I'm not studying music. I'm studying music business, so I don't have any instrument.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
don't have
anything."
like guitars and stuff.
Yeah, but like, come next week so we can have a chat about insurance. And he fucking made me an appointment, so I had to go next week, but I didn't go, of course.
Yeah.
So he wanted me to pay like £30 a month to put an insurance on my gear.
That you didn't have.
What gear? Like, what? Like if you have a computer, like what?
What? Don't you
So
have
it's like-
Apple Care? Everyone should have Apple Care.
It's like the scam is even bigger than Spotify.
You
Like,
gotta
it's
tell me that bank later, and not off camera. Off camera.
off camera.
I was at a Girl Talk concert once, and somehow a girl ended up like under the stage.
But don't worry, no one was harmed.
That's something you obviously have no control over while you're performing, but you might be responsible for it legally.
Ouch. Oh, and another thing, understand your
What
rights.
happened?
Not
Like,
just
at
your
Warped Tour,
copyrights,
people
but
got, like,
protections you
bands
might
got sued
need for
because people were
trademarks
more
too.
moshing.
Ooh, hang on. They're talking about copyright for the last 10
Go on.
seconds. No. Who was moshing?
Like at Warped Tour, like some people were moshing and then someone got hurt. And I don't remember what band was it. Like Bring Me the Horizon, like the story so far, I don't know. But then they got sued
Ooh.
because people were moshing and like
Someone
broke
got
their
hurt.
necks. Yeah.
Oh, neck.
But it wasn't the band's fault. It was like the people's fault. It's like if you want to get into moshing, you know,
Yeah,
you're probably
you know
gonna
your
break
risk.
a leg or two. Like,
Yeah, you know your
it
risk.
happens.
Come on, if you
Yeah.
get into the pit.
Like I got hurt. Like one time I got a black eye.
What?
Because I was moshing and some guy like pushed his elbow into my. I didn't sue the band because it wasn't the band's fault.
Yeah,
Like,
let's sue.
it was
band.
the fucking guy. Like you know whose fault it is.
Sounds like a great refrain for a song. Like let's sue bands for nothing.
The best thing about taking care of business is what it allows you to do. Setting up that foundation from the jump allows you to look ahead to your next opportunity. It lets you take risks, and it's gonna help your career grow.
I was really brought down, and it didn't play. I love xylophones.
Grow in all the ways that you want it to.
Word. Anything else?
Let's definitely cut the part where I say I was at a Girl Talk concert. Or make sure to clarify that I was in college.
You got it, Charlton. That's business for you.
That's
Check you later.
business for you.
That's all you gotta know.
That's all you gotta know, guys. All you gotta know where to get
Don't
the
do
money
your
for that.
research. You got YouTube videos.
You don't have like they're talking about legal advice. Oh, jeez.
Now, also, they tell you to get a lawyer, and then
I want
they
to know how
also-
they made it. I want to know how this girl made it. Do you want to know how she made it? I want to know how she made it.
How she made it?
There we go. It's 5 minutes.
Are you ready?
5 minutes.
I think this is the last one for today.
The first time I did my first project, people
I'm
really
getting
wanted me
sick.
to rap. And then it was another half that really wanted me to sing because they feel like it's more commercial. So I was just tugging back and forth for the longest. To this day, I'm still battling like, what do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? But now I'm figuring out that I think they want it all.
Wow, she got
claws.
All you believers was missing, trying to offer me a slot like I paid for attention. All the clubs I couldn't get in, all the lists I wasn't mentioned. I'ma show the critics.
What's her name? It's like
Dreezy. How Dreezy made it.
I'm black and educated, but I'm
Chanel. Dreezy's
That's so
dog.
cute.
That's a
Growing
cute
up in
dog.
Chicago definitely gave me tough
Also had start.
motivated my
going on in
confidence, my
Chicago.
style, the way I talk, everything. It made me who I am. This is the house I grew up in. I wrote a lot of shit. I got a lot of ass whoopings. I got a lot of good cooked food here. This is home.
A lot of ass whoopings.
They try to break me down, but it don't matter what they say.
Just one day she came to me and told me she wanted to be a rapper. And I was like, you want to be a what? So I figured, okay, maybe she's going through a little phase or whatever. Finally, she just came to me and was like, Mom, let's make a deal. The only reason I went to college was because this is what you and my dad wanted me to do. Give me 1 year. And she said, in a year, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to make it real big. You're going to be so proud of me.
Yeah, she's gonna be.
I knew what I wanted to do, and I had to prove my point to everybody around me.
It's a good time for being a rapper, though.
What's up, bro?
She wanted to be a
You know, I'm
indie
finna
musician
smash
with
this
it.
Like,
Chicken ain't
yeah,
gonna
but like,
stand
why
a
there's
chance.
no video about indie musicians
When I
making
first started
it?
making
Because
music,
no one makes it.
I was inspired by the drill scene.
DIY musicians don't make it.
When
Don't make
Herb
just
dropped
quit.
that song with Nicki Minaj, it was like his first song with Nicki, so it was big in Chicago. I don't know what came over me, and I instantly
where's
just
Nicki
wrote
now?
to
I
it
wanna
like.
see
Also,
Nicki.
wish I was in
Chirac.
Chicago
This was the night
to
it
eat
dropped.
that food.
Yeah.
I miss American food so bad.
For this beautiful chicken. We had the
Yes.
whole stove packed out.
Yes.
They had us up here. We was on
But
top
she's
of
not
the counter.
explaining how she
We
made
had the
it.
ladies
That's
in the
hot
back frying the chicken. Like, it was just lit. Everybody in Chicago.
There's a whole
was
lot of-
Chirac.
Word for word. That was when I really started going to my
But
shows.
the thing is, you gotta know a
and
lot
seeing
of
my
people
fans, like,
and make a cool
screaming my
video.
lyrics out word for word. I'm like, this shit is fucking crazy.
I already knew she was gonna take off. Like, she's literally still is like one of the hardest female rapper out. Like, period. And lyrically, can't nobody fuck with her. You know what I'm saying?
Next thing you know, I felt like I was running Chicago. That was hilarious. Chirac was really what got me my first deal.
Chirac.
And then she went to Los Angeles
Yeah,
and
well.
shit happened.
When I got to the label,
Kinda
it
easy
was
to
another
make
thing
stuff
where I was
go.
like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all teach
Also,
me
there's loads
how
of
to do
people
it.
who go to Los Angeles and end up in the streets.
I feel like with No Hard Feelings, it kind of solidified the respect for my music. But then after that, I had to grow as an artist. Everybody knew about the album, but they didn't know like my name. Can you turn my voice up? By the time Big Drees came, I wanted to try to do everything on my own. You know, I knew Chanel Slides was gonna go crazy because I know what's popping right now.
Chanel Slides. Picture from was selected for the what?
When people want to
That song is about the
a lot of times
dog.
they go straight to a popular playlist that's out.
I'ma pull up in the Mozzie, me and the whip got a body. This shit I don't need a colonic, I count up a check in
That's
uh,
the body. Kehlani, I got
Thug
it, got me, put it
rap
Want it to
on,
be room started? Nope. I want it. Streaming is everything right now. Because music is getting released now at such a fast pace. And Spotify, they got it all figured out for you. Like, they got the playlist that you want. Like, you like this song? Well, here's another song. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you like this artist? Here's more from this artist.
It doesn't work
You
for me,
actually
but
get the
doesn't
opportunity
work
to
for this kind of
submit
music,
your
let's say.
music to a lot of these big playlists. Definitely helped me out. When I put my record out, I could definitely tell the difference. Like, dang, it's millions of views now. See, this fast.
2018 when I bagged it up. Such a little leaders is
like,
mad
I'm
up.
happy for her. Honestly, I'm so happy for her, but it doesn't work for most
I
people.
don't get it. Who is she? Dreezy or Big Drees?
I think it's the same thing. Like in the end, it doesn't really matter because like she was good. She got lucky probably.
She got very lucky.
I'm really happy for her because also she's a black woman, so she
Yeah.
deserves recognition.
Black women's in music. Yeah, she deserves
But
it.
for most people, it doesn't work like that.
This is very much a case study for Spotify. In Spotify, Like, I mean, it's easy to get like this kind of story and blowing it out of proportion. I've never heard of this lady, even though I respect her and everything.
I'm gonna check her out.
Yeah, I'm gonna check her out. But I'm
sure.
seeing Spotify for Artists just bringing like creating some kind of a story, you know, some kind of narration over this, which is probably what most people in continental U.S. go through when they're releasing music. You know what I'm saying. Like,
also, like, cause she's probably super famous in the U.S. because
Yeah.
there's so many artists from the U.S. that we don't know about.
Yeah, we never like a lot of people that don't get to Europe just to our ears.
But
just
they're like
because
super famous in the U.S.
Yeah.
and we don't know anything about them.
That's all due to the algorithm.
Yeah.
Exactly who I am, what I like to wear, and if they want to get on the same thing, you know, they could be inspired by it. I think of stuff like this for my shows or whenever I'm at the club, so when the lights is hitting me, I'm shining.
I see also.
Now that I'm becoming the bigger artist, I'm just seeing how I want to push the envelope. Hopefully, I'm gonna be involved in Fashion Week and on runways next year.
You see. Music here is not the center anymore. It's, you know, pop music. And rap and trap and everything. It's just like, I want to be involved in Fashion Week. Well, I know you gotta be like involved in as many things as you want, but like, what? She just started, and music is already no longer the core of her activity.
Well, like, it's easy. Like, if you want to make a trap song, it's easy because it's like a fucking trap song. Anyone could make one.
Just need
like,
a producer.
take
to
note,
do it.
make a trap song.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
pay this. But really, and then it's not about the music anymore because like you want to be in fashion, you want to be part of like that shoes drop. You want to be a part of everything. You want to be in movies. You gotta, like fucking Machine Gun Kelly, he's an actor. Like, he makes music and he's an actor. Jared Leto, like, there's so many people.
Yo, I want to be on catwalks with this t-shirt. Look, these guitar straps, original fuzz. I love them. I love the logo. I love the t-shirt. T-shirt, amazing. Would be beautiful. and the straps, they're great. I'm not asking anyone to give me bits for that, but like, they do make the difference. Because when you're making a long show, like more than half an hour, and you have your guitar, and the guitars are heavy. Guitars are heavy. If I mean, look, that does make a difference. It sits flush on your shoulder.
Good business idea. Make guitars that are not heavy, and you can like
There's not
parts.
heavy guitars. They just don't play as good as the heavy ones. Look.
Make one that plays as good as the heavy ones.
No, that's when original fuzz comes into play. You gotta use a good strap. I'm gonna advertise one brand every week until they come to us and be like, yo, cheers.
Yo.
That be enough. I don't want any free stuff, any freebies. All right, let's finish the video and then let's call it a night.
Yeah.
Because we've been going through a lot.
Into that. Now I'm acting, doing fashion, working with brands. I could take care of my family. I could take care of the people around me, and we don't have no worries. That's success to me.
Yeah, that's
in addition to being her mom, I'm a fan as well. So when I get to just sit back and watch her work, it's exciting. I'm very proud of her.
Hey, guys!
I'm trying to be great. I'm looking at the Missy Elliott's. I'm looking at Nicki Minaj, and I'm not gonna stand out by doing internet stunts, but I could stand out by the creativity that I put into my work.
Okay.
I'm more than a rapper. I'm a whole mogul out here. Like, I got so many ideas and things that I want to bring to life.
I don't really condone the fact that
Also,
she's putting music on a second level with regards to catwalks and fashion and stuff like that. But she's wholesome. She's making it for him, her family. Her mom is proud of her. That's already a lot.
Let's hope we all get there someday.
Yeah.
We will. Just don't follow these videos because they're all bullshit.
If you see Spotify for Artists, just something going on, huh? Oh.
That's our advice for today.
Yeah. Just make sure you follow us on any kind of social media.
They're all in the profile thingy.
Everywhere, and See you on what? What is it?
Tuesday.
Yo, rock my boy.
We're gonna play Tame Impala.
Yeah, we're
make
gonna
some music.
Demystify Tame Impala. We're gonna think about how the music and the guitar tone and the vocal tone and everything. We're gonna have Deborah and then like squeeze her like a sponge and be like, Deborah, tell us everything about it. Tell us how to get Kevin Parker vocal tone and guitar tone in her music. And you'd be like, no, I can't.
But she can do it because she's a really good producer.
Yeah, and if you want to get some of that Tame Impala tones as like any other thing from last year and the years to come, Impression AI isn't any kind of streaming platform, whatever. Just whatever. It's everywhere. Free, not free. Just make sure you stream the album. And there might be some games coming up. Because, yeah, we've been cooking up something. We've been cooking up. Hey, yo!
Stay tuned.
Something is happening next week. Stay tuned. Off to the music or something. Or let's cue in the music.
We'll see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.